Hello and welcome. This is Sahara playing Pillars of Eternity, the White March, and we are in the White March. We are still at Stalwart Village. Going up here to this house. We got areas to explore. Alright. Do have my stealth on. Okay, we have something here. Let's go on, take a look, see who's in here. Okay. Probably I'll be stealing. Oh, we got camping equipment here. Yep.
It must be soon. 2 days, no more.
Or what?
Why not? There! Done!
Not stealing. Okay, so we have some things over here. The shaft of each spear is splintered and broken, each of them held together only by tightly bound leather straps. And these necklaces have been made from the teeth and claws of various predators, wolves, bears, and lions. And this is Tris something? Dicey? This dwarf is busy steering into the fire, slowly puffing away on his pipe. As you greet him, he's invisibly startled, and his pipe clatters to the floor. Well, yeah, because we invaded your home, didn't we?
Sorry. Didn't hear you come in. My ears aren't what they used to be.
He stoops, wincing, to retrieve his pipe. When he rises again, he has a hand against his side. Are you hurt?
Wasn't the ogres, I can tell you that. Put a few arrows in one of those and they generally have the good sense to back off. But I've been hunting this wolf for near a year now. A man-eater. Cunning, nasty thing. Every time I get close, it just slips away.
Okay, aren't you a little too old?
The beast has already claimed many lives. The first victim was my son, Saldrin.
Oh, no wonder. He looks down at his pipe for a moment, features hardening. Zau leans in eagerly. Go on. Why? He burrows his brawling moment, but continues anyway.
Got the better of me this last time. Distracted me long enough for one of its kin to turn up. Nearly bit me clean in half. I'm a few weeks out from trying again.
So you said this thing is a wolf?
No ordinary wolf. A monster. This creature is big. And I see the signs it leaves behind. The mess it made to the last couple of hunters and the elk.
I think this is Eater's voice.
Doesn't always finish its meals. Damn thing might be sick. Might have a bullet in its jaw. Something. In any case, it needs to be put down.
So where is this beast?
It roams the russet wood out to the west. Seems to have decided the lake is a good place to find prey. Yeah. It's picked off some scattered ogres from time to time. But mostly it's been going after hunters, travelers.
So can you tell me about your previous encounters?
Nothing to tell. Near misses, all of them. One time he clambered right up the cliffs to avoid my snares. Another time, he chased a bear into my camp.
Oh, wow, okay.
I nearly had him once. I could hear him below, eating, and I had the gun aimed right for him. Until the wind changed.
Yeah, that'll happen.
He charged headlong into the tree to get at me. Nearly knocked me off my perch. And when I righted myself, he was gone.
No animal's going to best me, I'll bring it down. Well, I'll keep an eye out for
It
it.
needs doing. But I warn you, this beast is not to be trifled with. It must make its lair somewhere to the west. If you mean to go there, keep your wits about you. Watch yourself on the mountain. In these lean times, everything looks like prey to something.
So who are you? Shouldn't we have asked him that before we got into all this?
I'm Thiersch. I've lived here long enough that Kith have started calling me the Old Hunter. And that's about all I can say for myself.
So Trish, okay.
Coming to your elders for advice, is it? What can I do for you?
So what can you tell me about Stalwart?
Well, I can tell you it won't be here much longer if things go on as they are. With the mines closed, we've lost what put us on the map in the first place. We're losing people every month. Too many mouths to feed and not enough to support them. Even the game's dwindling.
Well, you think if there's less people around, the game wouldn't be dwindling. It would actually be increasing because they're not hunting it, right?
I've been lucky. I've hides and horns enough to keep the traders happy, but now the ogres are picking the rest of us off.
So what can you tell me about the ogres? Only that they've been coming down in force again and again, trying to carve us out or kill us outright. Oh, trying to drive us out or kill us outright.
The moment we started looking into Durgan's battery, it was like we kicked a hornet's nest.
Oh, really?
You made a good showing against that last group. Didn't expect you'd be one of the godlike. But then, if anyone was gonna turn up here at the ass end of nowhere to save our hides...
Why is the hunting so poor?
It's been a colder season than usual, and the elk herds aren't faring well. We're stuck fighting with the ogre clans and the wolves over what's left. Not to mention the occasional beast. We've lost a lot of young hunters.
Has the legacy struck Stalwart as well?
It has. We had some hope in the early days that we'd be spared, isolated as we are. That hope died in a hurry. Not everyone's been so unlucky, of course. You'll see a few pampered sprats around.
Treating them like precious stones won't see them grow up any faster, if at all. The sudden sorrow in his features belies his soft laughter. You must have some interesting hunting stories.
Long hours checking snares and waiting out elk, mostly. Used to hunt some of the big ones. Bear, stelgare. But up here, it comes down to necessity. Which means keeping Stalwart fed, or else keeping it safe. Thing is, the last hunt didn't go so well, as you can see.
Well, that's all the questions I had. Okay, farewell. So we did have a hunt down the wolf. Our danger is a very large wolf that is preying on villagers. Okay. Well, we happen to be going that way anyway. So we either go to Russet Wood or we go to Durgan's... What was the other? Because it said either or. I didn't say either or. It said or. Alright, so now we have... Okay, so let's go wander around up here. And put on my... Oh, even though I don't have my stealth on, I still spied it. I'm surprised.
Would you look at this?
I thought I had to have my stealth on to see stuff. What did we get? Money? No, silver. What is it? Let's count. It is. It's coin. Why? If they're broke, why do they have coin out here? Can we get up there? Nope. Okay. I thought I...
They shall see
There we
nothing
go.
while I see much.
Alright, here's the springs.
Don't see the harm. Building's thirsty work.
Okay, and what are you referring to? So I have to go on the other side down here. Let's talk to you, see what you're talking about. Godlike, this man stares visibly at the sight of you, though he attempts to hide it with a queasy smile. Rayfeld? Rayfald.
Say, You're the one we have to thank for fighting off the ogres, right? Never thought I'd see one of the God-touched. I would have helped fight them monsters off, you know, if I didn't think I'd just get in the way. And with you there to handle things, everything turned out well enough, didn't it? Don't see why Havrick's still sour at me.
What's this about Havrick?
Oh, Havrick's the innkeeper over at the Grave's Rest. I may have been hiding in the inn when the fighting started. The raid didn't improve his disposition any.
I can imagine.
Did you know he has a whole case of Femlin liquor in there? I keep offering to buy it off him, but he says he's saving it up for when the battery's open again. As if we're gonna last that long. Anyhow, he said he'd thrash me up and down the mountain if I didn't leave him be.
You hid away while everyone else risked their lives? Yeah.
That's what Havrick said, actually. Look, I'm not proud of it, but I'm no warrior. What am I gonna do? Throw a net on them?
And now you're worried about some fancy drink?
They say a single drop changes your life. You'll never want to have a drink of anything else. Probably that's all rubbish, but it's supposed to be very good.
I see.
It's delusional is what it is. Point of fact, what with you dealing with ogres and everything, maybe you'd, be willing to help me out.
Oh, brave. Subtle indeed.
Havrick keeps all the good stock in the inn cellar. Out of sight, you see. I mean, it's bound to be under lock and key, but I'm sure he wouldn't miss a single bottle. Not with everything that's going on.
And what do I get out of this? What does stealing wine for you have to do with fighting ogres?
Well, Havrick can be a little intimidating when it comes to his beverages. But otherwise, not much, I guess.
And what do I get out of this?
I'll pay you for it. I swear it. We'll split my wages. And the bottle, too, if you like. I just want to be able to say these lips have tasted the best the Ishamael Plains have to offer.
We'll see. I have other questions in the meantime. Anyone else? Anyone ever tell you you're a little strange? Yeah.
Nothing so kind. You try living here a few years and see how you turn out.
Oh, really? A lovely drop. He's a clerk at the local fishery. Well, we didn't know he was a clerk. Okay, so is this the inn? Yep, this is it. The Grave's Rest. I saw there was some loot down here that I have to get right down here next to the pond. So we'll get that when we go down there. But for now, let's go into, here. Okay.
My eyes are peeled.
Bereth's wheel of fire.
Yeah. The sea beheld her love. Hold on, I'm trying to get... Did not let me talk to him. Good thing Havrick still has... Good, okay, whatever. Child? Baba says I'm not allowed to play with the other kids because we got in trouble.
Ooh, still can't feel my fingers.
We need cool heads like yours. Those ogres threw everyone, whatever. So that's someone's name, Vera. Good work with those ogres. If you hear voices around the battery, trace Audrin's waves were over her heart. Whatever. Okay. This was...
Thought I'd found shelter when I stumbled across this little village. Guessing you did too, huh?
Vera raises a frosty moat to you, even though the warmth of the hearth reaches you here. Her hands are wrapped in ray wool and her ears muffled by a hat. Her face has the taunt, wind-beaten look of someone who's recently come from the road.
As much blood as there was in the streets, I'm lucky the ale's still flowing.
She takes a drink, and as she tilts her head back, you see a bruise purpling her jaw in the crimson bloom of scraped knuckles. What exactly happened to you?
Thought all the whispers about Durgan's battery were just village superstition. And maybe they are. But I might have been on my guard if I'd listened. I was part of an expedition, hunting for relics from Durgan's battery. And picked up a good haul, too.
She takes this little swallow of her beer.
So it figures that's when the winds pick up and the sky starts dumping snow. We lost sight of the road. Meanwhile, something else found us. Took Liam out before we even realized we were surrounded. And then we see him coming out of the snow. These little four-armed wilder. Lagufoth, they're called.
She shakes her head, staring at the embers in the fire pit.
Quick little bastards. Francesca and I held them off as long as we could, but when they filled her full of darts, I turned tail and ran. Found my way here and thanked my luck for escaping the Lagufoth. Then come to find out that this town's got an ogre problem.
Yeah, she laughs bitterly. Yep, You can't mean to leave those relics behind? I'm sorry to hear about your friends. Yep, sorry to hear about your friends.
That's a kind sentiment. I'll mourn them when I get home. But I've got to retrieve our haul if I'm to have any hope of that. I need to get those artifacts. Not that I'm in any shape to go after them myself. But I can't afford to return to Defiance Bay without something to show for my expedition.
Apprehension creeps into her expression. She stares into her mug, swirling its contents. So she's from Defiance Bay. She must be from the one thing, those, yeah, that always went out after relics.
But you might be able to get past the Lagufoth. You're light on your feet.
She looks up from her mug, hopeful.
I'll give you a cut for anything you bring back, of course. I ain't asking for charity. I just can't afford to go home empty-handed.
She brushes her nails along the side of her mug as that anxious look returns. Tell me what you're looking for.
Like I said, we were treasure hunting near Durgan's battery when we were ambushed. What else do you want to know?
Why are these relics so important to you?
We took out several loans to pay for our trip out here. I'm gonna have trouble if I don't pay them back.
She scratches the back of her neck. Remind me where I can find your caravan. Perception 13, examine her teeth? The spirit talks, you notice that her teeth and gums are stained with dark spots. What does that have to do with anything? So, remind me where I can find your cavern?
What's left of it should be near Durgan's battery. If you stumble across the Lagufoth, you'll know you're close.
So, what do you know about Durgan's battery?
Just that it's been locked up tight for 200 years on account of those dwarves having a row. Which means that any trinkets from inside fetch a nice price. Sorry, I'm more of a businesswoman than a historian.
Okay. Alright, a good haul. Drop the mountain towards... Okay. Oops, I'm clicking the wrong thing. Never had much of a knack for knife throwing myself. Oh, we got some people here. Hey there, good thing... Hey there, good timing. You can watch me trounce whatever his name is. Ah, let's see it, then. Once, Andred, you won once. You're playing games, what about the ogre attack? What? We won, didn't we? That is, you won, really. We just lived through it. We're not risking the roads just yet, with the ogre still out there, so we're stuck here. Might as well play right. Not like we lost anybody we know. Oh my god, how heartless. Adrid. Okay, so what are you playing? Orland's Head. He grins sheepishly. That's, what they call it anyhow. Smooth. You pick a target, see? Nose or ears. Nose is worth more, but you've got 2 ears to work with. You get less points the farther away from the target you get. So for the mouth and eyes, no points if you miss. Fancy a game? 3 throws each, and whoever gets the most points by the end of it wins the wager. I'll put down 50 pans if you will. Sure. Can you explain the targets again? Come on, how come it's not working? Oh, sure, nose is worth 10 points, mouth and eyes 5, ears are worth 7. Furs 2, and bare skin 1. Nose is worth 10 points. Mouth and eyes are 5. Ears are worth 7. So you want the nose and the ears. Okay. I'm sure. Let's play. Andrew pulls a throwing knife from his belt, turning it over in his hands. Wager's 50 pans. You in? Oh, sure, we got it. Lovely. I'll go first just to show you how it's done. Oops. Andrew aims carefully and throws his blade. In the eye. The knife hits the eye, scoring 5. Andrew walks up to retrieve the knife. Your turn. Let's go for the ears. The knife hits the mouth, scoring 5. Andrew aims carefully and throws his blade. The knife hits the mouth, scoring 5. Andrew walks up to retrieve the knife. Your turn. Let's aim for the nose this time. Knife hits the nose, scoring 10. Okay. And throws his blade. Scoring 5. I already beat him. Walks it into him. Let's aim for the nose again. Okay. That's 25 for you and 15 for me. Not bad, stranger. Looks like you win this one. Sure. Here's your prize. Guess I ought to get in some practice. Really, that's all that was for, huh? Anything more? It's our ogre slaying friend. Have they crowned you your queen of stalwart yet? My friend doesn't mean to be an ass, ma'am. It just comes natural. Yeah, I have a feeling. What? I'd want a crown. Okay. We have somebody else over here.
Oh, it's you. I'm so glad you came by. I hoped I'd have the chance to thank you properly.
Katie. This is Katie.
They told me what happened. God's bless you, ma'am. I owe you my life.
Oh, she's the one we rescued out of the house. Or
I know
Durrance
it was
did.
foolish of me to run in there. But this ring is all that I have of my family.
How are you holding up?
Oh, I'm managing. Fenway's letting me stay with her until I'm back on my feet. Everyone's been lovely, really. It was hard seeing what's left of the house. But Rayvald says he's going to see a hut raised for me soon as they get the logs.
What's so special about this ring, anyway?
Sentiment, mostly. When he first settled here, my grandfather had a ring fashioned from the first batch of ore he excavated. It was supposed to commemorate his fresh start. He passed it on to his daughter, and my mother gave it to me in turn.
That makes sense. Yep. Maybe you can help me. I'm looking for some Femlin liquor.
Funny. Rayvald was just in here asking after the same thing. Guess that stuff really is popular. Averick has some, but he says the Femlin stuff's not for sale. And he's rigged up the cellar like a battlefield trying to keep people out. Sorry. If anyone deserves a drink, it's you, ma'am. But I don't think I could convince him.
Saved your life, you owe me a favor? No. So don't tell him. Help me grab a bottle from the cellar. Come on, surely he wouldn't miss one bottle?
Oh, you don't know Haverick. He's liable to count them every night.
Katie bites her lip and shifts from foot to foot.
Listen, Haverick showed me how one of the traps worked, so I wouldn't get too close if I had to pop down for supplies. I'm pretty sure I can disable it. Just give me a little time, and please don't get caught. I don't know how I'd explain all this.
Sure. Okay, thank you. See, if we had not saved her, but the guy might have been different. Don't see many. There's the cook. Can we talk to the cook? Out of jam again. What a disaster. Okay. Stealing, it says. Got a villager.
Rowena! Go check on that Orland. Make sure he don't steal nothing.
And we got somebody down here. Oh, it's a child. Children. Okay. Are the giants going to eat us? These are all villagers, cooks. Nobody important. Oh, these are the stairs going down. Oh, we can get over here. Okay. What's over here? Before I talk to the bartender or the owner, whoever. Oh. That's not stealing. Who are you?
No offense, but I already paid Haverick for this room.
Okay. Snow skis up on the walls. Not stealing. Not stealing. That's definitely stealing. Who are you?
Excuse me. Was there something you need?
She knits her fingers together and looks intently at the floor. Farewell. Okay. Whatever that was all about. We'll take it because nobody sees us. So I think that's all up here. Oh, it looks like there should have been something up here. But it's not. Okay. Let's go talk to the barkeep then. And then we will be making our way downstairs.
Nice and quiet.
Never seen such a bloodbath. Feels like we got half the town's survivors in here, just drinking to forget it.
The dwarf surveys the crowd, his expression sober despite the half-empty flagon by his hand. He shakes his head and looks at you, remembering himself.
But you must be looking for some refreshment, too, after the way you handled them ogres. Or perhaps a room. Say the word and I'll give that shifty little Orlin the boot.
He nods at you with gruff camaraderie. What Orlin?
Showed up a few days ago. Sticks his nose out of the back room just long enough to empty his chamber pot.
He squints towards the hall as if daring the Orlin to show himself. Oops.
Up to no good, I tell ya. I'd like nothing more than to see him gone, but I don't want a ruckus over it.
What makes you so sure he's trouble?
We get our share of lowlifes coming through here. Smugglers, fugitives, Kith looking to avoid the sharp eye of the law. The way he's keeping to himself, well, honest Kith sure don't have cause for it.
Well, I could talk to him.
I'd appreciate it. And I suppose I don't need to remind you that I don't want you to hurt him. I'm sure you can find a more discreet way of handling the problem.
He gives you a meaningful look. Okay. Overstaying his welcome. Sure, let's go do that now, and then we'll go back to talk to you. Maybe he'll give us a bottle of this stuff, so we don't have to get Katie in trouble. Alright, let's save first. I haven't saved. Alright.
Not to be rude, but I'm rather busy. Can't you get another room?
The Orlin turns and glances past you with a quick and nervous motion. His ears, shredded and scalloped at the edges, are pressed against his skull. This one hides something. His mind is a maze of fear. Havric sent me to check on you. He thinks you're up to something. Havric sent me to check on you. He dislikes Orlin, so of course he thinks you're up to something. He thinks you're up to something.
He... what? Oh no. No.
He runs his claws through his hair and tugs at his long, ragged ears. Can't imagine why he'd think that. Can't imagine why he'd think a think like that.
Is she there? Did you see her?
He leans around you, peering at the doorway. Who are you talking about?
Devala. That woman. The slaver, she...
He swallows.
I was a slave in Raid Ceres. I ran away. Made it here. The mountains are usually the best place to lose slavers, but Devala's one of the best.
His hands tremble as he picks at his worn tunic. Zau's face darkens. As long as slavers haunt his steps, there can be no freedom for his spirit. Then perhaps we should tell someone. Stalwart wouldn't stand for this. Maybe I'll turn you in? No, quit babbling and tell me what you want. No, it's terrible. There must be something we can do.
I just want to get out of here. I've scraped together enough money to reach New Haelmar.
New Haelmar? That's hardly an improved... He stops himself, eyes wide. I mean, it's lovely. You'll love it.
But the locals talk about a Raid Saren party, camped west of town.
He worries at a ragged shirt sleeve.
It's got to be Devala. She's been after me since the foothills. I'll pay you if you can get rid of her. I don't care how.
How can you pay me if you've been a slave? Where did you get the money? I mean, you're ragged. I'll do it.
Thank you. But be careful. She wouldn't have come alone.
Okay, overstaying his welcome. Shotgun the slave hunter. Okay. Interesting. So what would he say to that?
Back to warm your hands, eh? What can I do for you?
I thought asked me to steal your liquor. I'd like a room. I'd like to hire on some help. I'd like to hire on some help. Safety in numbers, right? What are you looking for? Oh, I don't, okay. This is if I guess I didn't have a full party yet. Whatever. Okay. I suppose some people probably came
Back
directly
to warm
here.
your hands, eh? What can I do for
Let
you?
me see what refreshments you've got. Alof leans in and whispers, "Are you sure, Corinne? I think I saw a fish head floating in the stew pot."
Nothing like a pint to take the chill off.
Yeah, you're right about that. Rabbit stew, potion of major endurance. Yeah, we'll take that. Lockpicks. Do I have I don't have any. But this is where I would come to get camping supplies. I don't think I need lockpicks. I think I've got plenty of them. Or did at one time. Where would they even be? Lockpicks. I don't remember where they're at. That's a net. Where would they be at? They look like that. There's a hammer. They would be. Maybe I don't have any lockpicks. Maybe I used them all and I didn't realize it. Because they would probably be in here. This is where like the hammer's at. No, that's not the hammer. That's okay. Lockpicks. This is. Maybe it's in here. I had 27. 57 lockpicks. No, I don't need lockpicks. Okay. So we're just gonna take those. Okay. And we're gonna go downstairs. Why would we tell him that Katie's trying to steal from him when we asked her to do it? So, don't you know? Oh, there's people down here. We got gamblers. Stealing. That's not worth it for that.
10 Pond says she trips them.
You're awful.
Stealing. All right.
Would you look at this?
Yep, I see it. Oop, see another one. How many more we have? And another one. Okay. So it must be in here. Yep, it's in there. Ooh, look at them all now.
My eyes are peeled.
Okay.
There, done.
That one's disarmed.
There, done. There, done. There, done.
And I saw something up here. Okay, there's this. There's books here. Come on. Ooh, and that. Okay. Hidden compartment. We have golden ceiling and the ruby. Bottles. Potion of power. Ale. So, Mead. Oh, there's the liquor. Oh, it doesn't say stealing. A lovely drop. You found the bottle of Femlin liquor on a shelf at the center of a nest of traps. Okay. That's stealing. What does this say? An assortment of dusty vintages lines these shelves. Many date to before the War of Defiance. These are all stealing. Oh, let's go get this thing over here. What's in here that's so special? Silver. There's nothing that I... So would I get in trouble if I steal from these? It doesn't say that I am. Okay. Interesting. Is it because I am cloaked, supposedly? Uh-oh, you have been caught stealing. Okay. So we got gamblers over here. Painting cheats like a devil, but he's good company. Damn cold down here. I imagine it is. What is this one? Oh, okay. I think we've already got these already. I wonder if I should restart that. If we end up getting into a fight when we go upstairs, then I will restart this. Alright. Let's talk to him. The hero of the hour, he laughs. Hafred sent you down to check on us? We aren't causing trouble, on my word. Who are you? Whatever. Delmgrig, he raises his mug. Humble fisherman, though with the ogres coming down all the time. Well, I'd sooner fish for truth down a bottle for the time being. Okay. And what are you playing? Dozens. Care to test your luck? Each of us puts down 50 pans. 3 wins, and you take the 100. Could explain the rules if you like. So what are the rules? It's simple enough. Winner takes all. We roll 3 dice each. Get 3 4s, and that's the dozen. Beat all the other rolls. You roll anything else that sums to 12, that's the towers, second best. You roll any other triples, that's a godhammer. You get a pair, that's a witness. 1, 2, and 3 is the saint. That's the towers. That's the lowest, I'm sorry. Any other roll is talkers. Doesn't amount to anything, so you roll the dice again. You get it? Sure. I'll play. He reaches forward to gather up his dice. Right, here we go. Coins on the table. Pay the 50. Oop. I'll let you go first since you're new. He chuckles. Alright, so roll the dice. You cast the dice. 1, 2, 2. Witnesses, value 1. He rolls a dice. 3, 4, 6. Talkers. He grumbles and picks up his dice again. He rolls the dice. Witness, value 6. Okay, 5, 5, 6. Why is that value 6? But anyway. Ah, my witness beat your witness. Looks like I win. He reaches forward to gather up his dice. Ready? Oh, let's roll the dice. Cast a dice. I got talkers. Cast a dice. I got value 1. Roll the dice. Witness. Looks like we're evenly matched. Let's go it again. He reaches forward to gather up his dice. Ready? Roll the dice. Witness 4. He's got 6. My witness beat your witness. Looks like I win. He reaches forward to gather up his dice. This is it now. You go first. Okay. I got 3. He's got talkers. And he ends up with a value 2. Damn, your witness beats my witness. The Round's yours. He reaches forward to gather up his dice. This is it now. You go first. I thought we were already done. Talkers. 4. Talkers. 2. Aren't we done? Even so far. Go on then. Alright, so, boy, this is long. Talkers. I got 6. Okay, so you're looking for 12. He's got talkers. He's got 3 for witness. So that one is mine. Alright, well done. This game's yours prize too. Here you go. I gain 100 copper. All that for 100 copper. Okay. Don't get too smug now. I'll best you next time. Okay. Whatever. Alright, we got the wine. Time to go, guys. Okay, let's see if something happens here. If we get attacked, then I will restart. Doesn't look like we are. Katie is over here, right?
I'll have to sneak down when the cook's not looking.
Well, you already did. Well, actually, I got past the traps, so don't worry about it. I got past the traps. So let's go find... No, I want to do the rest of the, I want to do the rest of this town before we go find Rainfield, whatever. So I am here. We know we got stuff down here to pick up. We have a home there, Dugan's Battery, that goes to Dugan's Battery, and we have another house up here. Okay. The villagers. Oh, that's someone.
Step lightly.
Step lightly. I haven't yet had a fight with him
Eyes
yet.
are peeled.
Okay, so let's talk to you, guy. The man is sweating despite the coat. He opens his mouth to speak, but all that comes out is a loud hacking cough. He bends forward, bracing his hands on his thighs while he heaves and gasps. After a lengthy duration, he raises a finger, still panting. Ah, Alfred's fault. Damn fool sent me to the other side of town looking for you. At last he stands again. He wipes his dripping brow with the back of his hand and then offers the hand to you in greeting. Okay. Pick your nose and shake his hand. Oh my god. You know, I think I'm coming down with something. I'm probably contagious. I mean, it's only his dripping brow. It isn't like he pissed on it or blew his nose in his hand. Shake his hand. Pleasure to meet you. I'm the captain of the militia around here. Really? I didn't see you during the ogre attack. Yeah, nice to meet you. I wanted to catch you before you were running off into the wilds. See, there's a few dangerous folk you might be on the lookout for. Plus, if you're heading out to Long Watch Falls, which I haven't heard of that one yet, I thought you could pick up a thermal pearl for me. He looks away and twists the toe of his boot into the snow. Would a guy really do that? I don't think so. You said something about dangerous folk in the wilderness? We got our share of crazies out here. Most of them aren't even from the village. He laughs at his own joke. Latest groups I'd heard of were the Gleaming Society and the Sisterhood of the Slaked Skull. Slaked Skull. Oh, these names just get me. But Remagild set aside some bounty money to see if these troublemakers were taken care of. You bring me the heads of the leaders and I'll give you the payment. So what about this Gleaming Society? Crazy pack of radicals that wants to topple governments and kill the wealthy. Makes the War of Defiance look like a food fight. Duke Abar and the Regent Radicera both declared them illegal, which is probably the only thing those two could agree on. Or would have, before all that murder and mayhem at Defiance Bay. He frowns, scratching the back of his neck. Anyway, check Long Watch Falls to the east. That's where they were last seen. So who leads the Sisterhood of the Slaked Skull? That would be Mizza. Mizzle? Metzdal. All of the members of the Sisterhood worship Barath by sending as many folk back to the will as they can. He shivers. They've been poking around Durgan's battery, and Wall only knows why, but you can understand why no one around here was pleased to hear about it. Passed through town recently. Didn't stay long, but they stopped at the Temple of Andra. You might see if Lapta knows something. If you come across them, be careful. They're unpredictable. Let's talk about something else. You want me to find a thermal pearl for you? That's the thing. I already found it. I just need someone else to go out and get it. That's the thing. I already found it. I just need someone else to go out and get it. Saw it in the hot springs up near Longwatch Falls. Would have grabbed it myself, but that's when I looked around and saw those whatever four-legged things. Must have been 50 of them. He spreads his arms wide. I would have fought, but I started to wonder what the rest of Stalwart would do without me, so I ran. For the sake of the village, of course. Sure. So what is a thermal pearl, anyway? They form in the hot springs, something you do with all the minerals. They form in the hot springs, something to do with all the minerals in the water. Smell kind of funny, but they're full of minerals. Just have to crumble them into a pint. He grins, and you notice that his gums are bleeding. What are you talking about? Just trying to keep my teeth as long as I can. This game and fish diet ain't easy on anyone. Like I said, the pearl's in one of the thermal pools near Longwatch Falls. It shouldn't be hard to spot. So tell me about Longwatch Falls. It's east of Stalwart. Got some nice views of the valley, but most folk avoid it these days. Plenty of wilder nearby, and it only takes a few inches of snow to block the pass. If you're heading out that way, I'd suggest talking to Thayseek. He might have something to help you deal with Okay. That's all I needed to know. Stop by Thayseek's place before you leave town. His is the house next to the mines. He's a veteran hunter who knows the wilds better than anyone. Sure. Do I really need to go talk to him? A group of radicals calling themselves the Gleaming Society. Bounty. Okay. And then travel. Maybe I can visit an experienced miner before bracing. Okay. So I have a couple of people I need to re-talk to.
Got it.
We need to go talk to her down here again. But are we going to be able to go in there? So let's talk to him. I thought I'd be able to do this in one episode, but it looks like I'm not going to be able to. Because this is not a very big map. Am I in the right place? I don't think I am. Where am I supposed to be? I'm supposed to be here. Yeah, I went too far. Too far! Hurry, 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 run as fast as you can! So yeah, is the priestess going to talk to me or not? Or is the door going to be barred? Alright, let's talk to him and see if he can give us some clues or some hints of how to hunt these, whatever they are.
Watch yourself on the mountain. In these lean times, everything looks like prey to something.
I have some questions.
Coming to your elders for advice, is it? What can I do for you?
Well, Tinder said I should talk to you before I head to Longwatch Falls. And good thing you did. Hot springs north of the road are crawling with Langerfath. I'm surprised Tinder found himself out there. The thing to know about Langerfath is they're fast. Tolerant to cold, too, so try another angle of attack. Oh, so heat. Something seems to occur to him. He pats his pocket, clenching his pipe between his teeth. These will come in handy. Use them if you get into trouble. He hands you a few sealed bottles. The old hunter looks you up and down, puffing on his pipe. You have gained potion of mirrored image added to inventory. But if I'm being honest, you may not even need them. You handled these ogres well enough, and you look like you could hold your own against these things too. He taps his pipe ash into the fire pit. Okay, sure. That's it then. Warned me that I'm fast and resistant to cold. He also gave me potions that might help me with the fight. Really? Okay. So, shall we see if we can talk to the woman at the temple first before we go into some more of the unexplored area of this town? Because she's down here. So we still need to go up here. And we could do that. We'll just backtrack this way because I know I got things to pick up, which we'll probably be doing the next episode. I want to see if we can be able to get in here.
Huh, that's what I get for asking directions in the middle of nowhere.
Who are you? Oh, someone we haven't spoke to yet. The door appears to be barred from the inside. It does not budge. Okay. Well, that's it then. So this is somebody new we haven't spoken to because there's booty there that I haven't picked up yet. So I will go ahead and close down. Oh, we got a whole bunch up here. So I will go ahead and close down this episode. And when we come back, we'll finish up, hopefully Stalwart, so we can move on to other areas. If you're enjoying, click like, leave a comment, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Sahara out.